What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Shout out to everybody watching the video right now. Drop a like down below. Let's get this over 100 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys for all coming in once again. You know we are going to get to the fire. One thing I do have to mention though, you guys know I keep it real. I gotta be real with you. In DFS, it's hard to do what I do. It's hard to put my neck on the line sometimes because it's hard making certain picks because you can go off all these different variables and all that, but then at the end of the day, it just doesn't work out. So Estrada ended up being garbage. Okay, Rodriguez ended up doing just very mediocre. So it was just a tough all around day, and with that on top of me being busy throughout the day and not spending much time on the lineups, my scores just weren't there. Okay, all the lineup subscribers that I did send lineups out to for yesterday, it won't count towards your subscription. You guys know how I do. If I don't feel comfortable with what I send out, I'm only going to give you guys like 100% solid product, or I'm going to make sure you get it for free. You know what I'm saying? So everybody who had a lineup subscription, yesterday won't count towards your subscription. I was out and about moving around like I told you guys in the video I was going to be, and it was just a struggle. I had to put things together too quickly, and you know, it turned out negatively. So hey, it is what it is. Now, one thing before I touch on the high five, I wanted to ask you guys a question. All right, so I was thinking earlier today, I was like, I wonder if my viewers would rather me do like on face videos. Like, would you guys rather actually be able to see me as I'm talking to you, as like I'm talking to you right now? Or do you like the way I do the videos where I'm literally on Draftkings? So comment down below what you guys would rather. If you guys want me to come on camera and do it face to, like, I guess not really face to face, but kind of. But like, yeah, actually do it on camera so you guys can see me as I'm talking to you, then let me know down in the comment section if that's something you guys want to do. You know me. I'm always down to progress and do anything you guys want me to do. I'm down to whatever can help you guys. If you guys would rather see me, if it helps you out, whatever, just let me know. I'm down for whatever. All right. So comment down below what you guys, if you guys would rather me go on camera or you would rather me continue to do it the way I'm doing. Either way, it sounds great. All right. Last thing, me and Von Harris have a bet with each other. He's saying, you know, he's a huge Baltimore Ravens fan. We all know I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan. He is claiming that his Ravens are going to do better than my Falcons this year. So I went ahead and took that bet. All right. If he loses and the Falcons do better than him, he has to wear a Falcons hat in his videos. And if I lose, I guess I'll be going live with a Baltimore hat on, or I'll be doing my videos. If you want me to start doing them on screen, I'll be having to do it with a Baltimore hat on, which sucks because Baltimore is just the worst team in the world to me. I literally, like, Von's a great guy, but I hate the Ravens. All right, I'm going to be real with you. I hate the Ravens just as much as I hate the Patriots. Both those teams just are on my list of hate. All right. So comment down below the answers to both of those. Who do you think will win that bet, guys? And do you guys want me to go on camera for my videos, or do you want me to keep it in the format I do it? All right. Let's get straight into the high five. My first pitcher that I got to go with, we've got some good, solid pitching finally in this nice slate. I believe it's a 14-game slate. We have some great pitching options in this slate finally. Clayton Kershaw is going against Milwaukee. We saw what Milwaukee just did to DeGrom the other day. Now, I'm not saying Clayton Kershaw is like DeGrom. Clayton Kershaw could have a great game here. I would definitely prefer it if Kershaw was at home in Los Angeles. They're in hitter-friendly ballpark in Milwaukee. Milwaukee does catch fire at times, so it does bother me a little bit to pay 13-1 for him when I can just spend $12,000 on Strasburg going against Oakland. I feel much safer and more comfortable with that. Oakland's an offense that I'm just not worried about at all. The last two games, Steven Strasburg has been on fire. He has absolutely been getting his shit together, and he has been pitching lights out lately. So I'm going to roll with Strasburg at over $1,000 less. Save that cap space with just as much upside as Kershaw. All right? Next pitcher that I absolutely love. You know, when you got a pitcher like Strasburg or Clayton Kershaw, you're going to have to save some money. My favorite money saver option is German Marquez. We all know that San Diego has been striking out a shit ton lately. San Diego is a team that you like to start pitchers against recently. All right, they are not batting good at all. Marquez has been solid throughout the year so far. All right, San Diego is a much more pitcher-friendly park than Colorado by far. I definitely see German Marquez being able to cross that 20-point threshold. I absolutely love him at 7,200. He has got some good potential at only 7,200, and I love pairing him up with Steven Strasburg. I absolutely love it. All right. Now, going to the batters, my favorite play of the day, and I think this guy absolutely goes nuts, is Jake Lamb going against Urena. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right. You guys know I suck at names. You know that, all right? But he's going against the Miami pitcher Urena, and it's just a mismatch by far. Urena has not been good this year, been giving up a lot of runs, a lot of home runs. Jake Lamb is a lefty. He crushes righties. It just so happens Urena is a righty. Jake Lamb is going to have an absolutely amazing game here. Obviously, you wish it was at home in Arizona because it's much more hitter-friendly. Miami is more of a pitcher-friendly park, but that doesn't matter much to me. I absolutely love Jake Lamb here, and I like stacking Arizona too in this spot against Urena. All right? Next up, in the outfield, I got to do one of my Atlanta Braves. You got my boy Matt Kemp. At the beginning of the year, we saw the type of potential Matt Kemp has, and it's not like we didn't know he had that potential. He's got that 2 home runs in 1 game type of potential, and this is one of the games that he could definitely do that. He's going against one of the worst, if not the worst pitcher in the league, Bronson Arroyo. And Bronson's just been giving up a lot of runs. He's been a guy that you constantly target against. He is a ultimate gas can. He's the biggest gas can I've ever seen in my life. He is a guy that you want to stack batters against big time. I definitely love a lot of the lefties. I love Markakis, or however you say his name, Inciarte. I love all those guys going against Arroyo. I think Atlanta's offense does very solid here, and it's a very hitter-friendly ballpark in Cincinnati as well. Okay, and on top of that, Matt Kemp's career against Arroyo, he has gone 12 hits out of the 28 at-bats. 2 of those 12 hits were home runs and a 4.29 average. I think Matt Kemp's got that 2 home run potential here, especially in that hitter-friendly Cincinnati ballpark going against the worst pitcher in the league who's been giving up a shit ton to batters this year. He is the absolute gas can. You've got to run up Matt Kemp. He's one of my favorite plays as well on this slate. Last but not least, I'm going to give you guys a little cheaper option. All right, a guy that might be a little lower played because they're not at home in Colorado, Ian Desmond. The reason I like Desmond is because he's going against the lefty Richard. All right, he is a righty. He hits much better versus lefties. Okay, and yes, he is in a much pitcher-friendly ballpark. Okay, but if he can get that bat on the ball, it'll be good enough for us, especially at 3,700, and I expect him to be low owned because people don't really run to stack Colorado if they're away. All right, when they're at home, yeah, of course, their percentage owned is going to be skyrocketing. When they're on the road, they don't really get played too much. So I think he's going to be a lower owned guy that's got great potential. Going against Richard in his career, he has been up to bat 15 times against him, gotten 5 hits. 2 of those 5 hits went for home runs and a 333 batting average. Those 2 home runs out of the 5 hits that he's gotten is a very nice factor to me. I mean, it's a very low amount of bats. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's been up to bat 100 times against him. It's a low sample size. But the fact that 2 of the 5 hits that he's gotten against him makes me very happy to roster Ian Desmond. And even if he doesn't get a home run and he gets on base a few times, I'm cool with that. At 3,700, he is going to get 10 plus fantasy points. I'm calling it right now. And at 3,700, I love it, especially because his percentage owned is going to be low, like I said once again. All right? And that's it, guys. Steven Strasburg, German Marquez, Jake Lamb, Matt Kemp, and Ian Desmond is my high 5 that I'm rolling with. These 5 guys I love. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I got to apologize about Estrada. You know, what I do, it's tough, man. Because I could sit here and say, you know, you look at Clayton Kershaw, best pitcher in the league. You're like, oh, yeah, got to start him. And he could end up getting drilled by Milwaukee. That is what DFS is. You got to try your hardest to make the best decisions you can. And you guys know every time I come on here, I put everything I have into trying my hardest to make sure that I get you guys successful picks, which is why I'm the most consistent DFS guy that is doing this shit. All right? And that is why I get so hype when it is time to do these videos, man, because I'm excited to help you guys get money in any way that I possibly can. All right? Check out greenlightdfs.com if you want to join the team. It's time for the batters box. These guys that I'm about to read off to you, all of them have good histories against the pitchers they will be facing, and they will be great plays. All right, there are some very cheap guys mixed into this list here, so definitely keep an eye out for some of these cheaper guys to work in your lineup so you can get some more bigger bats as well. All right, you got Jason Hayward, Anthony Rizzo, Chris Davis, Adam Jones has been hot lately, Seth Smith, Mark Trumbo, Mookie Betts, Hanley Ramirez, Brett Gardner, Matt Holliday. Gary Sanchez is having a fantastic game right now as I'm recording this. Jose Batista, Matt Adams, Matt Kemp, obviously. Markakis has done well. Joey Votto, Abreu, Miguel Cabrera has been very solid against Derek Holland. All right, 2 home runs out of the 4 hits he's gotten for a 364 batting average. You got Ozuna's been batting very well lately. Stanton, Jay Bruce. The catcher for the Mets, D'Arnaud. You guys know I suck at names. Travis D'Arnaud. I'm saying his name like 5 times and I'm not even switching how I'm saying it. But you guys know who I'm talking about. This guy, we all know the type of power he's got. He's put up huge numbers at times. All right, a very small sample size, but out of the 3 at-bats he's seen Garrett Cole, he's gotten 3 hits, one of which was a home run. He's got a perfect batting average versus him. Lucas Duda, Curtis Granderson, Yasmani Grandal, Chase Utley's been hitting very well lately. You got Eric Young Jr. He's a cheap option for LA. He's been playing very well. Ian Desmond, obviously. Nolan Arenado, Mark Reynolds, and Kyle Seager. And that's it, guys. Good luck, everybody. Once again, comment down below what you guys think. If you guys want me to start doing my videos so you can literally see me on camera, or you want me to continue doing it like this. Whatever you guys want. I just thought of that idea today, and I wanted to see what you guys thought about it. I'm down to do whatever the squad wants to do. All right, like the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys for watching. As always, good luck. Hit me up on Twitter at Cam_ATL with any questions at all. Even if it's like, do I like macaroni and cheese or mashed potatoes with my steak? You can ask me that. I don't care. I'll answer you because I love talking to you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.